What's up, guys? Wednesday, October 18th, East Show coming out here in a couple hours. We're putting the finishing touches on it now. Had a good friend stop by that kind of delayed production. We got Joey Eyler here, one of my best friends. I'm back on the East Coast, just made the 12-hour drive with my wife. My brother's wedding is this weekend. Really excited to be here, catch up with some friends. Joey and Kyle actually have a pretty big announcement. They got a new permission farm. The cameras are out for, 3 days this week?
Give or take, yeah.
And have 2 studs that showed up. Really exciting to see that. We'll flash those pictures here. On this week's episode, we're going to catch up with Phil and Kelly Scott in New York. Their target buck, Wick, shows up in the plot in pretty close to bow range. This past weekend, we had a really good cold front hit the East Coast. Specifically on October 15th, we had a lot of guys out hunting, and it's interesting to see the comparison contrast in between the different hunts. Joey's hunt's going to be up first. What thought was going to be a great sit didn't quite turn out the way he thought, but on the other hand, Brock Taylor went out and had an incredible sit in the morning, incredible sit in the afternoon, filmed multiple great deer. We're getting into a great part of the year as we get towards the late October time frame. Brock's hunt, he sees that first real rut activity he was looking for. That buck came in and pushed a doe, some awesome footage. Really excited to see what he's able to put together, as well as the rest of the team on the East. So thanks for sticking with us. I hope you guys enjoy the episode.
It is the 8th of October. We are back in the tree up here at the orchard, at the property we call the land. It's basically this sets up, it's kind of a north-facing slope. We've got a little clover plot here, and we got this buck we've been calling Wick. Been fairly regular. Kelly and I sat here last night. Same condition as last night, except just a little bit colder and a little bit windier. And he's daylighting here, he's coming on here, so we got a great west wind. Blowing off my left shoulder here, and he should be coming out just to the south of us. And he likes to stay kind of to the lower part of this plot here. So stay tuned. Hopefully we don't get too wet. Earlier we had a fawn come in, and then that, 2.5-year-old, 3.5-year-old late boy come in, and he's been running with this deer we call Wick. We'll probably get out later this week, depending on the weather. Again, after this deer, if we don't close it out tonight. So thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail East Show.
What's going on, guys? We are back behind the bow tonight. I took a pretty good break from after killing Reggie, and we're gonna sit here and hopefully have a doe come on by, because it's really all I'm in here after. I got one more buck tag left, and Kyle and I are actually going to the Eastern Shore the 10th and 11th of November, so I'm saving it for that. But anyways, we're just gonna sit here and see what the night brings. Wish this sun would go behind the cloud or something, because it's the only thing that sucks about this tree stand. But stay tuned and we're gonna see what happens. Well, guys, we only got about 10 minutes left. Real slow night. I'm honestly shocked that there wasn't one deer in this bean field, but we're gonna sit here and let it get dark and pack our things up and head back up to the house. So till next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.
So it's about 4 o'clock here down at the farm, and we got back in the stand pretty quietly. Hunting tonight over a cut bean field, so the deer have been coming out into it looks like lately, so we're gonna see if we can catch one coming out into the field. So we got about 20 yards along the edge of the bean field, so if they go through that first, then we'll have a shot. So we're gonna keep our eyes out in the woods tonight, and hopefully the deer are moving. So first night hunting, can't beat it. Hey everybody, so we waited to do our exit interview once we got back to the truck tonight. It was a pretty eventful night. Saw quite a few deer, small bucks. We're starting to bump some does around, so that's always encouraging to see middle of October here in Indiana. So we're gonna get back with it tomorrow, and hopefully we can have some more excitement. So thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail.
Good afternoon, and welcome back to Midwest Whitetail, the East Show. It is Sunday, October 15th, and we're back out here at Old Faithful. We made a sit this morning at the Bowling Permission Farm, and we were able to film some pretty decent bucks. We were able to film a nice buck with long G3s, but had very short G2s, but had some serious mats around the bases. We are out at Old Faithful this afternoon. We're overlooking some milo and then two different pockets of corn, and we have also broadcasted a bunch of clover, cereal, rye, and wheat in the trails that have been bush hogged in the corn and around the milo. So fingers crossed. It's our second cold front here in October, and temps are about 50, 52 degrees or so. Got a strong 8 mile per hour, 10 mile per hour north wind. We're gonna sit tight, get quiet, and if we see anything, we're gonna bring it to you.
All right, y'all, as you can tell, we couldn't do the closer there in the blind. We try to get out of there as quickly and as quiet as possible. You know, sitting out there at Old Faithful, when these cold fronts come through, that's when we know we got to be out there, because you just never know what's going to show up. I'll have to go back and look at pictures and see if I can get any trail cam photos of those deer kind of passing through in the middle of the night or not. But what an exciting hunt. That was also Olivia's first time to encounter, you know, a larger buck than a spike or maybe a 3-pointer or so she was pretty excited as well. Even in this morning, you know, encountering that big G3 buck. As far as like the season's gone, it's been very slow for us down here in Tennessee. Been battling some warm temps, a lot of mosquitoes and ticks and chiggers, and this cold front really got them going for us. And unfortunately, I won't be able to get out the next 2 days as this cold front settles in. Got to work, but we'll be back out next weekend. So hopefully we can keep at it, keep grinding, and we'll be able to bring you some action here soon and get a buck on the ground. As always, thank you all for tuning into Midwest Whitetail, the East Show.